Hey guys, welcome and/or welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to start the process of the October setup. So I kind of wanted to do a long drawn out, this is how I'm going to fix every binder video. Then I started thinking about it and I'm like, I don't know if I want to do all that right now. It sounds amazing and it sounds great, but I'm actually still under the weather and I'm just like not in the mood to do so, but I need to get this video done. All right, so what I'm going to do today is I had to revamp the way my money is set up. The way I have it set up is that I want to make sure my bills are paid, and then my side hustle for my Uber is going to be separate. So if y'all are new here, my name is Cassie J. I'm on a debt-free journey, and thank you so much for being here because I am trying to get my life together. So if y'all are my OGs, thank you so much for coming back. So let's go ahead and get started. I wrote down, this is my cheat sheet. So if y'all see that, I apologize. But so with all the bills, I'm trying to get 2 months ahead. So I'm trying to have November and December paid, and October is actually going to be paid on the 3rd of October. I'm recording this in September, so I think this is going to be paid on the 3rd of October. All the bills are going to get paid here. And then for daycare, I am not paying daycare for November and December, only because I'm going to be home, and my son doesn't need to be in the daycare thing. And plus I'm paying for the whole month, and 2 weeks are going to be gone for Thanksgiving, and then 2 weeks are going to be gone for Christmas, and I'm not paying the whole $255 for 2 weeks, whenever he's supposed to be there for 4. So it's just not gonna work for me for November, December. So I'm not gonna be paying that. So I wanted to put a line through. And for some reason, I am struggling to get this pin out. Okay, I gave up on that pin. So I'm just going to put a line through here like this, because I'm not going to be paying the daycare, but everything else, I want to get ahead. All right, so these actually changed. For Crunch, I'm no longer paying a gym membership. And then I already paid off the GYN, which was the 103. And everything else is still in place. So those are the two that I no longer pay for that. So out of the budgeting, I had to change it up a little bit. All right, so I have not done the dates on here, and I'll go ahead and do that separate with you. And I haven't done my goals, so I'll do that as a separate video, because I'm telling you, I'm in the mood to get this down, but I'm not in the mood to do it at the same time. So I'm like, let's just do this. Let's do baby steps, okay? Let's do baby steps. All right, so this is going to be for October. And then we are only going to be budgeting the income that I'm getting from my 9 to 5, which is my mainstream of income. So my virtual assistants, I had to cut a lady off because one of her, like, her thing is that she wants me to do as she says, and she wants to like work around my policy or my the contract, and it drives me nuts. I'm just like, oh my god, I can't. So all right, so for the month, we're going to budget $2,600. I get paid more, but that's what we're going to budget. And then for the bills that we're going to be paying with the $2,600 is rent, which is $1,200. Internet, which is $75. This budget planner, I actually have it in the Etsy shop. If you would like a budget planner or budget setup that is a pink floral vibe, I have a budget shop. I have an Etsy shop with Cynthia Budgets, and me and her have a lot of melanin challenges and digital downloads if you'd like to go check those out. We also do a monthly challenge, so the freebie will be listed in the description down below for October. If you want to go check that out, it will be linked in the description down below. We also have zodiac signs that we are slowly adding into our shop. Insurance, car insurance is $140, and then that's actually supposed to be going down if I'm not mistaken. And then $200 to the electricity. And then my student loans, I'm not going to budget that, and because I paid one off and I haven't rebudgeted and to see how much It is, but I know the other one is under a forbearance, so I don't have to pay. Phone is $145, and then the Capital One card is still, I'm still paying $502, but that one has dropped down to like $465, I think it is. And then subscriptions is $260. I made a large payment, so it actually has like less than 10,000, or maybe 10,000 is the amount that it is on there, but I did make a large payment on the card, so I'm trying to pay that 10,000 down before June of next year. All right, so it comes out to $2,522. All right, so this is the only thing that I'm paying during each month, and I know I have what, minus, so $78. That whatever's left over is I'm gonna put into into the savings account and just let it sit there. So whenever unexpected expenses like medical expenses and things of that nature pop up, I'll have that extra buffer that's right there, and I'll touch that money first before I touch the money that's in my savings account, my emergency fund, or something like that. Because all of those savings accounts are under my Sophie. I have like different vaults. If you are interested in a high yield savings account, I have a Sophie account. I have the link in the description down below. You get money, I get money if you sign up for it. Have direct deposit onto the Sophie account, but it has a really high interest, and it doesn't. What I like about it is, which I misunderstood until I talked to Salisa one day. You actually get a percentage back from the money that is deposited into the account throughout the month. The money doesn't have to be there at the end of the month, and then they calculate how much is left at the end of the month, and that's how much. They don't do it that way. From the 1st to the 31st, whatever amount of money that is deposited into that account, they give you a certain percentage back from that deposit, and it could be at a zero balance at the end of the month, and they still will give you money back at the end of the month. So that's from my understanding, and that's how it's actually been happening. Like I had it messed up to where I was having so much money deposited into the account, but then it was like all of the money, and I was taking it out, and I was still getting a interest at the end. So I want the money to be deposited into the vaults and separated, and all the savings money is going to be put into the Sophie so it could sit there, and then this money is going to be put into my other bank account, which I have a local bank where I could take money out. The only thing I don't like about the Sophie is that you have to have money taken out of the ATM. If that's the type of case, you can link your banks together, and you could send the money from Sophie to your regular local bank, and then that way you can actually take the money out of the ATM for free. But that's the only thing that it was kind of like before you could just go to the bank and take it out, and now you have to like switch it over to that bank to switch it out. So there's that. And then for the savings, I'm just going to put, that's it, because that's the only bills that I'm actually going to be paying with my 9 to 5 money. The rest of the side hustle money, I'm not going to budget into my monthly payments because I'm focusing on my month ahead only. And then the other, well, because I have my side hustle money comes in, and I had a whole bunch of changes. No, I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mark this out, and I'm going to put bi-weekly. And then for rent, I'm going to stuff $600. And internet, bi-weekly stuff. That's what I'm going to put here. So whenever I come back to this paper, that's what it's going to say. I'm going to know exactly what I plan on doing. I plan on stuffing $38 for car insurance, $70. The electric, $100. Phone, $73. I'm gonna round it up. The card, $251, so I can stick to my 502, and then subscriptions, $130. And then subscriptions is actually going to be taken out of the Sophie account, because those are that's an account income that's being taken out each month. And then see, I would do the phone and the card as auto, no, because I pay more. I'm trying to get it. Okay, I'm trying to get ahead. Let's not mess up. Okay, let's not mess up. All right, and then for this one, it's just gonna have the rollover or the overage. Because it's not an actual amount. So 600 plus 38 plus 70, 100. Oh. Starting over. 600, 38, 70, 100, 73, 251, 130. So that is coming out to $1,262, and that is bi-weekly. So I feel like times 2, so it's $2 more if I do times 2. 2524, only because I rounded up a little bit. And then so yeah, this is the idea of what I would like to keep this on. I'm not a zero-based budgeter, and I think that's where I'm kind of like getting overwhelmed, is that I'm not a zero-based budgeter, but I'm trying to be, and it's just not my thing. I like to have money to like dine out and stuff, but I got to the point where I'm using the money from Uber for my fun stuff. Like if I want to go out to eat or if I want to go do things, that's where I'm getting, I'm getting that money from. So let's go ahead and flip this over. So I put this down because not only do I like the vibe, but I messed up my desk. And so it is like, even though it's like, I can just fix it, I'm the LAZY, so I don't know if I'm going to be fixing it anytime soon. And then let's go ahead and add it back in here. So for the side hustles and the virtual assistants and the online income that I have coming in, I am going to do a different budget for that, so that I know how much I'm expecting versus how much I want to make, like if I do Uber or something. And then it's my virtual assistance is actually lower now, and then my online is actually going up. So that's a little bit better. I know, I'm excited. I actually noticed that the other day, and then I need to go through my binders. So I actually have 3 more binders, and I need to update this. So this is going to be coffee binder 1, coffee binder 2, and then I need to figure out where this one's going to be. I did say I wanted it to go to travel, but I kind of like travel in the clear binder, so I don't know if I'm going to change that one. And then I need to go through my other binders and see which one this one's going to swap out. But expect these videos because I'm really excited about playing with my binders. I don't know if y'all get new binders. Do y'all like play with y'all's binders too? Like you're really excited about y'all's binders and stuff? Because honey, I'm gonna tell you right now, I do. Okay. All right. So, all right, then I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. Thank y'all so much for joining me today. Y'all stay blessed, stay beautiful, stay safe, and don't forget to go check out the Etsy shop with all the melanin challenges. Bye, guys.